Well,
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm good.
So, like, how are you doing? This is Hari Om or Om Shanti, Om Salam. All that means is the returning to the eternal peace. There is two kind of peace. One peace is already into pieces, and those are our brain and mind, which is fake and myth. Uh, when we were walking, I was telling mind is like a tumor. Tumor means outgrowth from the innocent space, which is such a natural peace, which is a beautiful joy of life. But slow and slow we get entrapped into things and objects and things overcome and overpower us and attach us emotionally or mentally, whatever you can say. But very slowly, the story of life passed by. But like physically, we clean out the colon and adjust the time and the diet the same way. Mental and emotionally, it is so subtle, so sensitive that how to return to that, you see, that innocence, how to return that inward innocence. When people are worried and filled with anxiety, how? See, how are you doing? How are you doing today, now? How are you doing?
This moment I'm good.
Huh?
I'm good.
Good. And you?
There's
Huh?
a lot. There's a lot of anxiety.
Mm.
Lots right now.
No, but uh, you are having anxiety or anxiety is having you?
Just living in a country that is changing. Our liberties are being taken away, and the physical environment has been changing. So the rules are changing. They're canceling people. People can't speak openly. Even differing. I mean, we used to live in a place where we could have differing opinions, and now we can't.
So,
you have to agree with one side.
yeah, so take a deep, slow breath. See, in the same room, the same, but three state of mind. So, three state of mind, the more we are rooted into the soul. What is soul? Soul means no infinite mind. Not that we get identified to the things and objects. So we live in our head, not in the country or the environment. We are causing our own life. Each moment, each moment. So we live according to the level of consciousness. The more clear, serene, pure, like there is a child here in this room, he will live a different way of living. Why? Because he is pure, innocently innocent. So, suppose if we are 5 people here and 2 are worried and 3 are not worried, who is causing that? This is called ME, the name and form. I think in future, smart people would invent not the number, say like for example, say Natalie 1, Natalie 2, Natalie 3. That is one substitute. Another is divine. Divine Natalie 1, divine Natalie 2, divine Natalie. Divine because the seeking, you already are. But this hodgepodge of the mind, you get lost. Like 5 people watching a movie, one or two are crying. Why they are crying? They're watching the same movie. Some are enjoying, one or two are enjoying, having fun and laughing. And one or two crying because they get attached to, they think the story is real. So this identification to the body mind is not unreal, is real. How real? Real just like a dream. Dream is also real. But when you wake up, then you realize and you realize that it was not real, it was only a dream. Our problem is that we have realized the unreal as real. And then we are on the wrong track, back track. Then we start thinking, oh, we are to do some work to get the peace of mind. We are to do some work to realize the realization. No, the human mind have realized the unreal as the real. What is the unreal means the body mind is like a bubble, is like a capsule of time, and you are living your story. That's all. It's not unreal, it's real, but it is not different than the dreamer dreaming the dream. Does it make any sense?
Mm.
You tell me what sense it makes.
The,
So we make it to simplify.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a perception,
Ah, yeah.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
We have events that create anxiety. Some people feel it, some people don't feel it. Some people are in a different state of mind. Is this the dream? I think so. Those who are in one dream can feel the anxiety, those who are in a different dream don't.
Yeah. No, anxiety means I am creating my own anxiety because I'm like attached to it. I'm attached to it. It remembers me of a story. In our home, whenever there is a buyer will come to buy the cow, and one of my sister, so-called, like the nuclear family, she would cry. No other sister won't cry because she was attached. Is my toy, is my cow, So this is just how to live. First of all, the prime illusion is that you are separate. And then you work on it, that a dream, that, oh, this is mine, this is not mine, this is my country, this is my. All that is nonsense because it is dream within the dream. Who am I? Not the body, not the mind, not the country, none of that. Here now, you cannot capture in a capsule. The time you can. The timelessness is already at the simultaneous, at the same time. It's our own stupidity, our own ego, either live in a time-bound capsule, oh, I'm to go there, and always hurry, always, or be here now, here now. And then what is that? That the heart consciousness. And it's available to the cat and dog. They're not worried. They're not pressured. A squirrel come, will watch left and right, not worried, but watch and observe, watch and observe. Can we be without the thinking head? Thinking the same thinking become the worry, when it is too much pressure. And if it is at the right place, then it is fun. When you smile, when you laugh, then the mind is not overriding. Me and mine is the prison. Someone is walking on the dog and they put a dog sit on that one, you are not worried as much as it is your yard. What is this your yard? Identification. Some traffic guy give a ticket in some that third car, you're not that much worried. So it comes on your car. So this me and mine is okay as long as you don't possess you. That's why we are talking. That either you are like one rich man has 10 houses or that those 10 houses are having him. So that's what life is, to live. Life is not for work. And life is not even for live. Life is just a fun. It's up to you whether you make it a work or whether you make it a joy or whether you make it a song of the ultimate. People go to the music concert for 2 hours, 3 hours, buy a ticket and all that. But there is another kind of music soaring every morning through without words. The butterfly knows that. The mother nature, the more, even the little children, they know that. But as we grow up, we get groomed into this tumor of ego. So false identification. We have realized the material as the real. We don't need to calculate and understand it, because you cannot calculate and understand this easiness. Easiness only can be lived. It's like a perfume, either you live it or you miss it. It's the story of all stories, because it is not a story. The mind like to capture a story. Give me a course, give me a this, give me, so I can put it in my head. Religions, politics, all that, those are stories. Can I live without the calculating machine in the head, constantly chattering? You see, this is not logical. You see what, because it's vertical living means, that's why the word, transcendental word, transcendental, or in the car you can understand the gear, you are to, like, for example, if the sun shine, how would I understand the sun shine being here with the computer, with the mind? No, just step out and I'm here. Then you see the difference. There are things in life which is not achievement, but returning back to our own being. See, if we make courses and all that, and that make more sense, but this is not in the time bound, because the time bound, the ego is already an illusion. What do you have to say?
Well, I think I understand this, but when you speak of a baby, so say a little kid, the parents are maybe worried about the paying the bills and this and that. But the baby or the kid can have no worries and play. But one of the reasons he can do that is because the parents are taking care of the business. If that baby had been born in some kind of another situation, maybe he doesn't have enough food, so he's only thinking about his hunger. So when we want to be, if ultimately we want to be carefree, that also on this planet, on this plane, in the physical body, it does require certain freedoms. That if the situation isn't right, then you don't. I mean, maybe in your mind you can have it, but I still think since we live in the body, don't we all still have to fight for freedom and liberty when you see it being taken away in a few weeks?
Yeah. Like imagine, have we seen in this block of Beverly Hills, there must be in each house 2 cats, 3 dogs, or 1 dog.
Sure.
They are having fun.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine what has gone wrong with the man thinking, oh, the bills and bills.
Yeah, but because those cats and dogs are being taken care of, but someone
Taken
always has
care,
their
but
food
what
bowl,
I'm saying,
someone else is
taken
paying the
care.
taxes, someone
Yeah.
else is making sure that the rent is paid, so the dog has a house to, that dog doesn't
Okay.
have those. But the dog on the street is thinking, oh my God, where am I gonna go when it's cold? Oh, this guy is kicking me, I have to find safety. But the dogs inside the houses don't, because someone else has the worry.
So, there is this thing, survival instinct is only a fake thought because it is illusory thought. I am safe and comfortable if I have $1 million in my account because with the $1 million everything is flowing easy. But that's the prime illusion because those barely, I don't want to say, every week, 2, 3 rich people leaving 20 million, 10 million, leaving. Who is enjoying? The maximum enjoy, not even their children, the cat and dog, at least they are taken care. So this false illusion of survival security is below the animal level. There is a higher power taking care, bigger things. Even suppose you have 10 million and you are not feeling hungry and hunger is not coming, thirst is not coming. There is something, I'm not saying the cosmic intelligence or some higher power. People say God or religions or different words, but this little, so many people are gone with the little invisible virus. They're gone. Gone where they gone? Gate gate parasam gate bodhi swaha. From the infinite to the infinite. So man thinks, of course, the food, clothes, shelter are taken care, but when we get obsessed, that's the difference. Natural thinking and excessive thinking. Excessive means all the time thinking, then what happened? Then it become a sickness, a mental case, 100% mental case. And that's what it is. Nowadays, very nice cleaned and clean shod and nice suited, but inside, ha 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 ha, a stinky machine. Overthinking is thinking. It's constipation of the machine, and it will break up because it causes so much stress that you got wrinkled and freckled because it's freckle. It's freckling means pieces into pieces into pieces. It can arrange little bit, but that's what the scriptures say. Oh, thy will be done or God will be done. But do we really feel? Do we really live God? Not think and talk. And that's why this thinking has caused little bit comforts, but it has discaused bigger trouble. Therefore, the art of living and the science of being. Science of being means being, the one without the two, oneness. And oneness already is. You don't need to do any doing, you don't need to think any thinking. It is beyond that level. It is transcendental. What is transcendental? beyond doing, beyond thinking, it already is. It already is. That is the grace of the Lord, not man made. Men are fighting for nothing. Of course, they change the words, communism to capitalism or socialism. Those are just words. They are same dream within the dream. Because you yourself alone is fake. The name and form. Name and form mean time bound, temporary. You are it, but you are also plus. What is that plus? That is the affluent grace of the Lord, the unbreakable, cannot be die, immortal, immortality, here and now. If you don't live it, it's not waiting for you. So, the real wealth people are missing and identify to the fake wealth. Wealth and prosperity is all about security. What is the security? Unbreakable security. What is that real security? Lies in the insecurity because it cannot be programmed and organized. The moment you program and organize the truth, it is not the truth. Because it's not in the domain and level of thought and man-made thought and thinking. It already is. It is. It is. It is. It is. Cannot be thought about, work out. But men like to capsulate it. Capsulate means try to find it in the diamonds, in the gold, into this, into that. That is all fake foolishness, you know. You see, man is trying to capsulate the which is incapsulable, which cannot be controlled. Why? The real security is from becoming to being. Then there is no more becoming. Because when I am dead, what is that dies? Yeah, even the body does not die. Because body, the elements, earth, water, fire, they all, they came from there, they go. There is nothing which dies. What dies is the illusion, dream. What dies when you wake up in the morning? The thought, the fake thought, which was, it's just teasing you, restless. So, that is a mini death. 20 minutes sound sleep, you are nobody, you are not doctor, you are not name, you are not form, you are into the womb. Who take care? There is something higher which take care. It apparently appear, oh, I'm taking care of my child, I'm taking to this. This is all apparently appearance. There is something higher which is taking care. That's why mankind has called that great power as the father or mother in some culture, because mother and father mean a overlayer, a caretaker, but we are not. In the animal, they don't call it the mama, papa, or daddy. This culture is also breaking up because they know that, it's not my mama, papa. Who is the real mama, papa? The infinite. Why? No purpose. Here there is no, everything material is purpose. You put a purpose. Would you want your children who don't take care of you? Then they are not your children. Children means that the idea that, okay, when we grow older, they take care of you. So, anyway, blessings, blessings, blessing to all. Praise the Lord.
You have to click on that.
Oh, why it's not?
You
See?
have to click on it.
Yeah, after click is some higher power taking care. You do. You're better in that. It will come. It just